Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome to Let's Play Buzz Aldrin's Space Program Manager. This game is based loosely off of this older game that came out in the 90s called, well, I think it was almost by the same name. It's Buzz Aldrin's Race into Space was the name of it. And the concepts are pretty similar. There's just a lot more to do in this one. And also, since it's not from the era in which games figured that they always had to be impossibly hard, this game's actually a little bit more playable. In the old one, you'd have to do certain things on certain turns, otherwise you just wouldn't be able to beat your opponent. And this one, I don't think that's the case. But let's get started. New game. So there's a few options we have here. We have a Soviet campaign, a US campaign, a GSA campaign, and then the same thing for Sandbox. Not sure exactly how different the sandboxes are. Let me read. Sandbox mode, you'll get a certain amount of funds and target prestige during budget review. So this one, you just kind of have to meet a certain amount of prestige every month. You don't have to do a specific task. I think in these you do have to do specific tasks. A long-term objective, if which failed, the game will end immediately. So these are a lot more focused on getting to the moon first, whereas these ones you can just do whatever you need to do to get your funds up higher, or your prestige finished. I was thinking of just doing a Soviet campaign because I thought it'd be interesting, but I'm starting to reconsider. I think maybe just doing the GSA sandbox would be a little bit more interesting, because then we'll be able to see both space programs and also be able to use both of their rockets. Oh no, though. Yeah, let's start as the Soviets, just for fun. So we have normal, hard, and buzz hard. I think they're pretty much translate to easy, normal, and hard. But I'll probably stick with normal. If it's anything at all like its predecessor, normal mode will even be too hard. Let's see, it says regular amount of initial funds. And we'll just do normal. If it's too easy, we'll reconsider for future games. Soviet Space Agency has been established. Welcome, comrade. My name is Sergei Korolev, and I am the chief designer of the Soviet space program. Duties in your newly appointed role in managing the space agency by opening more programs, hiring employees, allocating resources, and planning and executing missions. Behind me lies the space complex, the place from which all your management activities will take place. I suggest you start by visiting the headquarters in order to open up your first program. Strongly suggest that you construct a process for Mission Control Center and the Astronaut Center and the Vehicle Assembly Building. Okay, so we've got some starting money. Is this actually playing like Soviet music? Oh, it is. That's kind of funny. Let's see, this is switch to construction. I don't know why that's really a thing. Cosmonaut Center. Control Center. Vehicle Assembly Building. And I also want to upgrade the Set Center, because I want lots and lots of scientists. Okay, let's get out build mode. So we have 5 scientists right now, out of a 7 max that we can have. Then once we expand this, there should be 5 more. Then we'll get the cosmonauts and mission control specialists once these are finished. We'll be able to actually build programs once the launch facility is open. So first, we have to pick a program to start. We can only have we only have a low Earth orbit pass available right now. So we could do like something like going straight to well, it would be Gemini for the Americans, but for us it would be Voxod probably. Even though there's only 2 of those missions in real life, but I think we're probably just going to start with good old Sputnik. Very simple, it should be easy to launch. Oh, we have to finish the vehicle assembly building before we can pick a rocket to upgrade. As for our scientists, let's get at rockets. Someone's good at rockets. Get at EVA sheets and crewed spacecraft. This guy's pretty crappy. This guy's pretty crappy. Hire some more people though. Like someone who's pretty good at space probes. This guy's pretty good at everything. This guy's a little bit better at just space probes, which I like, but this guy's good enough for everything. Stanislav and Dmitri. They have to train before they'll be available to assign to things. I think these really crappy guys I'm going to assign to advanced training to get them useful. Let's see. The higher level their thing is, the less points they hit for training. But I think it all averages out to about the same numbers, which is about 51, 56. Let's do human-rated rockets. That'll be 46. This one would be 53. Let's do space probes. Single training. The other bad person is here. 3, 5. Human-rated rockets with him. Now I have to send them to research things, whoever's left. I should have it opened. Oh, not rocket power. Well, I could take a look at what rockets we have available. Sputnik booster, the Luna booster, Vostok booster, Aldrin booster, Soyuz booster, Voxod, Proton. I think the Russians have a lot less rockets than the United States does. Which kind of makes sense because Sputnik booster was able to do a lot just on its own. So I think we'll just do that once we get the chance, but need to do the actual Sputnik program. Ooh, this last guy is really not good at this. Either stick him on it, I don't know how much it'll improve things. Let's see, it says 21.9 right now. Yeah, he's not really... Oops. Going to send him to advanced training too. They could get pretty decent rocketry skill if we send them off. Okay, so it should be time to end the quarter now. I can't really do anything else, I don't think. Check our budget overview and stuff. So let's see. Our budget is 3,000. 16 seasons or 16 turns until the next review. The lowest prestige needed If I get 187 prestige, we'll get 4,750 budget. If I get 1,875, I'll get 10,000. And it's saying I'm already going to get more than the lowest prestige, which is kind of funny. So this mode might be a little bit too easy. It's not like its predecessor, where ET was still very hard. Opposing factions opened Explorer 1 and the Mercury Project. Our scientists are going into training. Only open Sputnik. We don't have to rush to opening the other program quite yet, because I don't have enough scientists to actually do it anyway. Things are under construction. General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union holds a speech during the Congress of the Party. It's now time to unveil to the world our ambitions over the cosmos. The Soviet Union Socialist Republics gathers the resources, the will, and the knowledge necessary to land a cosmonaut on the moon and bring him back. Numerous efforts will be required to achieve this goal, but I am confident the flawless courage of our brave workers. Administrator of the Supreme Space Program, is your responsibility to realize the people's will. Let's go to work, comrade. Yeah, it's just telling us about meeting our goals and stuff. Everyone is busy. No point to opening up another program right now. Okay. This is the progress of how efficient our probe will be. It's at 40%, so it has a pretty good chance of failing if we launch now, but can't anyway because we don't have any rockets. Alright, our scientists have graduated and construction is complete on some of the buildings. Is this thing also upgraded? Yes. We are going to hire more people. Oh, I can't do it for the rest of the year. So, 2 more turns until I can hire more. Oops, if I had owned that, I probably wouldn't have hired those first 2 people. It's actually a little bit unfortunate. So, I don't know how this scheme works now. Earlier, when it was in early access, when you were playing the Americans, you'd have to do the space plane before you could go to Mercury. I don't think the Soviets even had a space plane. Like, I think this one is just fictional. Yeah, I think this is just a fictional space plane. I'm not really interested in doing it if we don't have to. I'd much rather just go to Vostok. Good old Vostok. Okay, that is open. I could also start researching our rocket. Let's see, how heavy is the Vostok? I think Vostok could actually launch on a Sputnik rocket. It had to be modified slightly, but... Max payload to low Earth orbit, 580 kilograms. It's not a human-rated rocket, though, is the thing. Oh, yeah, it's a separate thing. Vostok is a separate launch vehicle. But they're both R7, see? That's why it's a little bit confusing. And the old race into space, they are the same rocket. Now you have to research them separately, which I'm not sure if I care about that. Kind of a pain in the butt that you can't research the same rockets to get the same things done. So now we have to decide how we're going to gamble our decisions here. I can just research the Sputnik booster, which might only be able to launch Sputnik. It might be able to launch the other Sputniks as well. Or we could go to Luna and launch Sputnik on Luna. Then we'd have a spaceship for going to the moon for a little while. Max R&D and max reliability. Same, current reliability is the same. I think I'm going to open Luna. I'll take the risk. Not going to go any further than Luna, though. Yeah. Okay, I need to start. I'm going to unassign everyone for a moment. Oh, I can adjust their salaries. That's interesting. How do I take you off your job? I don't want to fire him. Take him off his job. Looks like they made that a little bit harder since the update. Well, I have 4 people available. Have assigned anyone else to anything? Yeah, they're just at advanced training and stuff. Still, I wanted to take them off so I can put them wherever they're best suited. Oops, not this one. This one. Oh, actually, 3 of these guys are really good at rockets. This guy's good at space probes. Guess I'll put the top 2 on this. The bottom 2 over on Sputnik. Right, 52%. Guys have graduated from advanced training. Stock is opened. R&D is going to be improved for a slight amount of time. Really like to be able to hire more people, but I can't. Okay, let's see where I can assign these people. These guys are very good at rockets. This last guy doesn't really have a job he can do. I can open up. Oh, I opened up Vostok already, but I only unlocked the probe for the body, and he's not good at that. He's just good at the human-rated rocket. Starting to get cut into our money by quite a bit. But I could get Vostok, or I could jump to Foxhod, probably, or Soyuz next. Weird. Foxhod has a higher launch into suborbital, but a smaller launch into low Earth orbit than Soyuz. Does not support launchers of this category. They're still R7s. So I was saying, like, it's kind of weird that they made all these R7s different things. There's technically only slight variations on the same rocket. It's a tough call. I just jumped to Voxhod. Okay, everyone busy. Oops, I forgot to actually hire some cosmonauts. See, what I do know is that leadership is like the most important one to start with. I think it's followed by piloting. Don't need to hire very many. I'll hire like 3. Starting to really cut into our money per turn here. Then the flight control center. Need at least 1 specialist for each thing. So you're pretty good at spacecraft systems. Decent at propulsion. We're good at trajectory and TNC. This guy's best at the bottom too. And I need 1 more guy. Sergey. I'll start losing money now. Think I'm gonna do anything else? Let's end the season. 66 reliability on Sputnik. I think as soon as our well, no, I have to get this Luna booster researched as well. Now I can hire more scientists, which is gonna really put us under, but scientists are extremely important in this game. You need rocket people and space probe. Anyone that has over 50% is kind of getting preference here. It's weird, they're actually a little bit cheaper than some of the other people, even though they have this spots. I don't know what all these symbols mean yet. Top one is cost per turn, but the bottom 2 I'm not quite as sure. There's 7 people. I'm gonna hire 5. The basic training. 75% reliability on the probe, 5% on the Luna booster. I don't really expect Voxhod to get much progress done. Okay. Guys are undergoing basic training and the flight controllers have graduated. Send the flight controllers to advanced training for a little bit. Is super good at trajectory and GNC, so I'm going to send him for more. Our crew and payloads. Our propulsion. Spacecraft systems. You are pretty good at everything, but that means mission operations. Right. First man on Sputnik. Pretty good there. Right, my researchers have graduated. That's going to help a lot. Stemming to do that. Payload R&D. Payloads. This final guy I will send to training. Good at space probes, but he wasn't as good as the other guys were. Actually going to set him to continuous training. Target skill level, like 95. They can eventually pull him off of it, I assume. Yeah, there's their move for training. We will have one super expert ready to go at some point. It'll probably be a while, though. Everyone else is good. Yeah, I only need to hire very few astronauts, because, or cosmonauts, I should say. Because up until the Gemini stuff, you only send a single person to go anyway. 55% on the rocket, 85 on Sputnik. Cosmonauts have graduated. Send them to advanced training as well. Leadership. I don't know how you train for leadership, but he's training for it. You will train for EVA. You will train for piloting. Sputnik is pretty safe to launch, but I need the rocket to be a little bit better. 61, up 6.4% per turn. We opened the Pegasus satellite. R&D is boosted by 24%. I'm gonna go one more turn then, since he got boosted. We will set the launch date. 90%. Yeah, don't worry about Sputnik very much anymore. So this guy's just getting his extra training done. We're gonna schedule the launch now. Guess I have to go from here to schedule a launch. Launch it on Luna. Schedule it. Yes, assemble now. Okay. We will save it and end the episode here. I hope y'all enjoyed and have a good day.